Traveling to Japan in 2025 and worried you'll miss the most must-see sights and things to do? We'd never let that happen. Plan your perfect trip with our Japan Travel Guide 2025. Packed with the latest events, attractions, seasonal must-sees and new experiences taking you from Tokyo and Kyoto to Osaka and beyond. Discover the best place to spot Japan's 2025 cherry blossoms and fall foliage, or join the crowds at the latest music festivals and sports events. No matter how you spend your time here, Japan in 2025 is going to be something you remember for the rest of your life. Tokyo Grand Sumo Tournament 2025, only available on 14th, 20th, 21st or 24th January 2025. When it comes to Japanese sumo, it doesn't get bigger, no pun intended, than Japan's Grand Sumo Tournament. The energy is high from morning at Ryogoku Kokugikan, where fans line up at the venue long before the event in hopes of spotting their favorite rikishi or wrestler. All day, iconic sumo wrestlers take to the ring for their chance to take the title as Japan's 2025 sumo champion. Behind them, a backdrop of energetic crowds and fluttering banners. Fancy yourself as a master marathoner. You're going to want to add the Tokyo Marathon 2025 to your list of things to do in Japan. On March 2nd, opening at 9:10 a.m. until 4:10 p.m., entry into the Tokyo Marathon costs 16,500 yen. Beginning at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building, you will see Tokyo's most iconic areas and landmarks and hit the finish line at Tokyo Station. Next up, the Tokyo Marathon Expo. Preceding the Tokyo Marathon by a few days is the Expo. This is perfect for grabbing anything you might need for the marathon. Entry is free, and the event shows off the latest developments in running equipment, gear, and apparel. While it's a must-visit for anyone taking part in the Tokyo Marathon, it's also open to anyone interested in creating a healthy lifestyle. When? February 27th to March 1st. Japan's 2025 cherry blossoms. Japan's cherry blossom season happens every year, but it never gets old. Each year that the sakura bloom, painting the skies, parks and rivers with picturesque pastel pinks, people travel from far and wide to get a glimpse of their fleeting beauty. 2025 is no different. At the time of making this video, Japan's 2025 cherry blossom forecast has not yet been released. As soon as it is, we'll be releasing our handy cherry blossom forecast. See the link below after watching for the forecast. However, cherry blossom season usually begins in mid to late March and sweeps into early to mid-April, with the sakura petals reaching full bloom and lasting for about 2 weeks. Think you'll be in Tokyo for Japan's 2025 cherry blossoms. Here's everything you need to know. Cherry blossoms in Tokyo tend to appear in late March, reaching full bloom within the first week or so of April. Tokyo's best cherry blossom viewing spots include Shinjuku Gyoen or Shinjuku Park, Nakameguro and Ueno Park, or if you fancy cherry blossoms in Kyoto. Just when you think Kyoto couldn't get any more scenic, its traditional architecture and geisha-trodden streets burst into visions of pink with cherry blossoms in full bloom. Kyoto's cherry blossoms tend to bloom in early April, similarly to Tokyo. The best places for seeing cherry blossoms in Kyoto include Kiyomizudera Temple, Arashiyama and Fushimi Inari Shrine. Or how about cherry blossoms in Osaka? Osaka may not be first on your list when it comes to seeing Japan's nature. You're likely to think of Osaka for the famous Universal Studio Japan, or the mouth-watering street food waiting to be found in Dotonbori. Even so, cherry blossoms make their way to Osaka in April. Osaka's best cherry blossom viewing spots include Osaka Castle, Okawa River and Kamasakura Nomiya Park. The Formula One World Championship 2025, featuring the thrilling Japanese Grand Prix, will take place from Friday, April 4th to Sunday, April 6th. Due to its position near the end of the Formula One World Championship, the Japanese Grand Prix at Suzuka Circuit in Mie Prefecture is many racers' last chance to claim the title before the F1 World Championship ends for another year. So if you love F1, catching the Formula One World Championship 2025 while you're in Japan will be a dream come true. Take a seat for lightning-fast action around a track known for its figure-of-eight structure, sharp corners and technical demands. The Setouchi Triennale is a modern art festival held every 3 years on the islands of the Seto Inland Sea. It lasts an impressive 100 days and is launched 3 times across spring, summer and fall. It is believed to attract about 1 million domestic and international visitors, making it one of Japan's biggest international art festivals. Depending on which island, venue, and season you visit, you can expect different works and exhibitions. One thing, however, won't change. Each will be inspired by local history, culture, lifestyle, and more, making it worth a trip to different venues or even the same venue in another season. The Setouchi Triennale 2025, the 6th triennial overall and the return of the event in a post-COVID-19 world, will be an event to remember from your Japan trip. See links below for dates. Fuji Rock Festival 2025 is the biggest music festival in Japan, bringing between 100,000 to 150,000 attendees to its 3-day festival at Naeba Ski Resort in Niigata Prefecture, only a 90-minute train ride from Tokyo. As it's an outdoor music festival, you need to be prepared for any kind of weather. Think sunscreen and a waterproof poncho. Since it's in the nature-rich region of Niigata, you get an unbeatable combination of live music, onsen hot springs, and relaxing nature walks. Will be held late July 2025 at Naeba Ski Resort Niigata. In case you haven't heard, the Nintendo Museum opened in Kyoto on October 2nd, 2024. That means it needs to be on your 2025 Japan travel plans. Though it may not look like much on the outside, you'll be bathed in a sense of nostalgia and childlike wonder once you enter the world of Nintendo waiting inside. A range of exhibitions take you on a journey through eras of Nintendo and the beloved consoles and gadgets that came with them. This must-visit attraction also makes for a great family day out. There are 8 family-friendly interactive games to try. You can create your own customized burger in the Nintendo Museum Cafe. And, perhaps the reason you really want to visit, buy some exclusive Nintendo merchandise in the museum shop. How to get tickets? Tickets to the Nintendo Museum are drawn in a monthly lottery system. To reserve tickets, you go to the calendar, select 3 desired dates, and then cross your fingers and hope you're chosen. You may need to enter the ticket lottery as early as 3 months ahead of your desired visit date. Just like Japan's cherry blossom season, the fall foliage period brings out the fiery leaf fanatics, and if you're one of them, make sure you're in Japan for 2025's autumn leaves, imbuing all your snaps with unforgettable reds, oranges, and yellows. We're still waiting for Japan's 2025 fall foliage forecast, but based on the fall leaves in 2024, the leaves will begin to change in the south first and burn a path towards the north. This tends to bring autumn leaves to Honshu, the main island of Japan, in mid to late November or early December. Can you imagine a Tokyo Christmas market amidst fall foliage? As soon as the forecast is shared, we'll tell you all about it on our 2025 Japan Fall Foliage Forecast. While you wait, brush up on Japan's fall foods, see the best things to do, or explore the best spots for autumn leaves across Japan. Even as the biggest city in the world, Tokyo has more than its fair share of lush green spots, from city center parks and ponds to traditional Japanese gardens. During autumn, these places come to life in visions of red and orange, with the best places for fall foliage in Tokyo, including Shinjuku Gyoen, Hamarikyu Gardens, and Meiji Jingu Gaien. Some would say that Kyoto is at its most beautiful in fall, framing its countless temples and shrines with maple and ginkgo leaves. We can't say we disagree, especially once you've seen the fall foliage at one of these spots: Tofukuji Temple, Arashiyama, and Bishamondo Temple.